take me really quickly from a top down on Sleepagotchi on exactly what are you evolving with the user at mind. What is it that the user is trying to accomplish, right? Because it's a game. Essentially, you're also in a game itself. Your challenges in the game, but the end goal is really the sleeping aspect of it. But how does it evolve? Why is the user end journey for that user in the game?
Yeah. Early on we just thought, hey, what if you do like exactly what Duolingo did and just, get your sleep, throw some leaderboards at it, throw some streak at it, it's gonna work. But then we sort of realized, it's not gonna be enough. Like with sleep, people need some additional motivation to keep it. It's the most important health habit, arguably, but it's also like the easiest to just throw away, to not think about it. You notice when you like a bad sleep, but you notice at like a long period of time. So it's also like a very hard habit to keep yourself accountable to. And we realized, hey, we should make you. How do you get invested into sleep? Right? We should make you get invested into the world of Sleepagotchi first. You get invested into the game, into the characters, into the adventures, so that then you become also invested into your own sleep. So sleep is sort of like additional stuff to the world of Sleepagotchi that we built. You play Sleepagotchi, you get more invested into the game, and in turn, you start caring more about the sleep, because with the sleep, your character becomes stronger. You get more. You get to open more adventures. You get to see more cool stuff inside your app. So to get you to care about sleep, we get you to care about the virtual characters inside Sleepagotchi first.
No, I love the way that you, again, that's just again understanding the how you provide an immersive experience for somebody, but again, gamifying it. And I think like my question to you is there is there a route to just not gamify it for somebody that is doesn't have the time to play the game but really kind of wants to record the sleep and be able to track it? And when occasionally maybe I have that time, because there are people with different time schedules. How do you are able to manage the two users that there is on Sleepagotchi?
That's a very good question. We don't get that question as often, but it's a very very good product question and game design question. We are aware that not everybody has, like, to build like a cool game and cool ecosystem, you need players like grinding and spending hours in that. But obviously this is going to be counterintuitive to our mission, right? It's going to be counter mission to like help you sleep. Well, you get an extra hour of sleep, now you're going to get an extra hour of gaming. Like what is this, right? And the idea for us from a product perspective is we have two types of users. One is very casual, and one is kind of the more hardcore, like mid-core player. And in Sleepagotchi, both can enjoy their time. Effectively, if you only have like 1 minute per day just to get your sleep score, hey, you log in into the app, you collect your items. The items can be valuable, they can be tradable NFTs, and then you continue with the day. Right? You don't have to use it anymore. 1 minute is enough. Check the sleep score, get the sleep box, open it, continue. And if you have some time, or if some other people have time, who actually have the 1 hour to spend on it, they actually kind of spend more time, they get more into the story, and they also then generate the demand, right, for the items that you open up inside this minute. So our usage is actually very peculiar in many ways, because we have, most games just have like, we need very long time playtime sessions. Playtime session is great. And we're like, hey, yes, it's great, but we also need to keep in mind, we need to make so that the product stands for itself just for 1 minute a day or for 2 hours a day. We need to optimize for two sets of parameters at the same time.
Yeah, like I think that's just the most important thing that's missed in Web3, is understanding that there's different users with different mechanics. Like not everyone is like, a lot of times it's like, oh yeah, the circle's gonna fit. The ball will fit in the circle, and it's like, nah, man, it's a square trying to go into a ball, and it's like it doesn't fit. And so I love that you've thought about, hey, like there will be different users. How do we make sure that we adapt to the different users? How do we make sure that the two different users are still making it to the end goal, right? Because it could be coming from two different worlds, but as long as that they understand what the end goal is, that would make them more effective and wanting to stay on the platform.